sounds of sunrise about the olive farm. Alright, well, why are we digging post holes out here at 6:30 midnight? You're very red.
If it'll fit over all my stuff.
Like a giant stoplight.
What?
Said you're very red. You're like a giant stoplight.
Anyway.
All right, give it another shot. There you go. Look at that. Look at all that dirt. Hang on. Look at that clump of dirt right there. Good job. Let's see. 4 days later, 5 days later, is Thanksgiving Day. And it snowed again, which if you're just now following us, we moved from Georgia to upstate New York. So snow is very new to us. I mean, we had a little bit of snow in Georgia, but snow frequently and then snow on a place where you're trying to work a farm outdoors is definitely new to us. So, but we are a little bit more prepared this time. And I just figured I'd kind of give a little bit of an update of what we figured out last time whenever it snowed. And the first thing is, we didn't have the fence up great. Like, it wasn't tight when we put it up. So after the snow melted and I started to increase the paddock size that they're in, this is the winter pasture. You can see the shelter over there. So as I started putting up fencing to increase where they were and allow them to eat some more of the grass, which there's still grass under the snow, I made sure it was really good and tight. So this morning we got up. We don't have as much snow as we had the first time, but you can tell that it's weighing the fence down some because the fence was good and tight. All the posts were good and in the ground. The worst that we're seeing is, let's see, I don't know if you can tell, but a little bit of sag here on the fence. That's what we're getting. So what we're doing is we're just walking around the fence, and then we raise it up and then just kind of scoop the fence out from underneath, or sorry, scoop the snow out from underneath the fence and then let it back down. And as long as that second line of fence is not touching the ground, or the snow which is touching the ground, then we're good to go. As these problems arise, we'll find solutions, mostly from wisdom from other people. Thankful to God for other people who help us learn about some of these things, share their wisdom, and we'll just keep going.
What we'll do. Oh, don't take video in here. I got to get up to back and sit light. Okay, so these are your inches. You're in the inch and 3/4, right? Yeah, inch and 3/4. So it's everything to the left of this. So these are all smaller. These and those. Okay. And then 8-foot A-frames are over here.
So we're doing all of our Black Friday shopping at PA Lamb Farm today.
You can't share this video. This is not a lot. It's too messy here. Once we get out there,
the more you talk, the more likely it's going to go, is it?
Yeah. Okay, so we're here at PA Lamb Farm doing our Black Friday shopping. This is Nathan, our friend and brother and purveyor of America's finest made timeless fence. We're getting our T-post today.
Where are we going to put it?
Yep. So it's like Tetris, minivan style. Why do you sell timeless fence? What do you like about timeless fence?
it's fairly easy to install, cheap to install. It's a fairly economic product for the value, especially for the value you get. It works very well. I don't know of a more cost-effective way to put in better high tensile electric.
Okay, cool.
I especially like the T-posts. I think the T-post is definitely their main product, and you can put that between timeless braces or between wood braces, and it's just a pretty versatile, fairly easy to install product.
Cool.
Even in our tough soils.
Yep.
Does that look clean enough for a video?
This is how we live our life, just keeping it real at Buckwheat Hollow Farm.
The real right here. I think, why are we putting more fence in? Because we already have this electric fence here. I'll show you in just a second. The snow causes problems. If you look at the electric fence, this bottom piece down here does not have electricity on it. If the snow comes up or if the fence falls over and it gets to this point right here, this does have electricity on it. And it just grounds out. And so the fence becomes basically useless at that point. And the goats probably wouldn't go too far because they know they want to be at their shelter, but the dog might.
How will the new fence, it's still going to be electric, how will that be different?
So the new fence will be electric. I think the first one will start at 3 inches, 6 inches, and 9 inches. It'll go up from there. But I'll be able to turn off individual strands just by taking them off of the electric circuit.
Yeah.
So that is going to be the biggest thing that we can do by putting up the new fence. Unfortunately, the ground is pretty hard. Even whenever it's not winter, the ground is pretty hard. And digging has been a little bit of a pain. I'm just starting with 2.5 acres of the timeless fence for the goats' winter pasture. I want to see how it performs, and if it does really well, then I'll probably end up putting it on the rest of the farm as well. Each one of these holes that I'm digging is actually for the corner bracing. The T-posts that go in between the corner bracing just require a drill and a hammer to install. Each corner brace gets 2 holes, one for the vertical post and one for the diagonal post. The diagonal post keeps the corner bracing from falling over whenever you tension the high tensile wire. This has to be done at every corner or anywhere that you have gates. Concrete will go in the bottom of these once I set the braces in. This was taking way too long to do by hand, so I decided I'd have to call in the big guns. All right, so this is where we are at this point. We are about 38 inches down there, and we are about 24 inches right here, maybe 28. And I am struggling to get past, it's not solid rock, but there is rock at the bottom down here that I'm having a lot of trouble breaking up, and I don't have a dig bar. Once again, right job, wrong tools. But anyways, Nikki is out right now. She had to stop and get a couple other things, so she's stopping by to get me a dig bar. The sounds of sunrise. So this is our weather. He is chasing around one of the girls who's definitely in heat. She is wagging her tail because she's ready, and he has no ability to actually breed her, but he keeps coming up and sniffing her and headbutting her a little bit, and she is showing that she is receptive. So unfortunately, these girls, we'd hoped they would all be 90 pounds or so at this point, but the biggest ones are probably about 75 pounds right now. So they are not ready to breed. They'll have to wait, unfortunately. We hope to be able to add some more opportunities here in the near future so that we can get some kids on the ground early next year. All right, and that'll be the first hole.
Where's the hole?
Yeah, that looks good. That's right on it. All right.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
That happens much quicker than with a shovel. Stay here, kids.
Pulling it up is a bit of a workout. Yeah. That's called a hole.
Hello in there.
Should be about 42 inches deep. No Bugs Bunny. And I didn't have to dig it because he did.
So, who are you?
I'm Zach.
This is
from Altoona.
yeah.
We worship with when we go down there and visit down that area. So they came up for a little vacation on the farm, and I put them to work. So
That's what we do here on the farm.
And tough, so it's good that we got him here. This thing's too tall for me. It comes up to my chin.
Here we go. Kids are helping out today, collecting some hay. Obviously, we're not proficient with pitchforks at this time. But as long as no one is impaled, we'll count this as a win. It's midnight out here and we're digging post holes.
It's not midnight. It's like, what, 6:30?
Yeah, but it's just so dark out here.
Why are we digging post holes out here at 6:30 midnight?
Because we had too much fun this weekend in the Lord. And we mistimed our digging time. We have to get this done so we can...
The project took longer than anticipated. I would never underestimate how long it takes to do a project. I'm always exactly on time. Maybe I overestimated my ability to do this multiple hours throughout the day. You want to swap and see if you can get a couple of things of dirt out?
I'll try, but... I mean, you can record it and everybody else can make fun of me. I was going to say don't make fun of me, but it's probably going to be funny.
Try something new.
Okay, I'll try.
You've never done it before. You're not expected to be perfect at it.
Okay. I don't have light.
Oh, sorry. Here. Take this. Can you put that on? You're very red.
If it'll fit over all my stuff.
You're like a giant stoplight.
What?
I said you're very red. You're like a giant stoplight. All right.
Okay, so what am I doing?
So you just there. You see kind of where I've been digging right there, right in the middle. Okay. You can come dig up here where it's a little bit softer. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick it up pretty hard, or you know, close to eye level, and then try and jam it down in there really hard. And then squeeze it and then pull it out.
I got nothing.
That's okay. You have to squeeze it kind of hard. And then lift while you're squeezing.
I'm putting dirt into the
It's okay. Lift while you're squeezing. Clench. Clench. You're doing a good job.
I lost control of my leg muscle.
Give it another shot.
What happens when I laugh?
Give it another shot.
Nothing's wrong with me. Well, I mean, I don't think there's a diagnosis for goofiness anyway.
All right, give it another shot. There you go. Look at that. Look at all that dirt. Hang on. Look at that clump of dirt right there. Good job. You want to do one more?
Okay.
Now, I need to take a little bit of this dirt out. All right, let's give it a quick test.
From Timeless Fence.
Did we say last time? Made from recycled PVC windows?
I don't think you did.
I believe that's true. Okay, so we're definitely not deep enough on the front here. And we're also hitting right here. But we're looking about right. I would love for all of these to be perfectly vertical. But the problem is this is going to go downhill. And so because it goes downhill, it's actually probably going to lean forward just a little bit so that hole can be deep enough so I can get below the frost line. I've done most of what I can do with the auger. I kind of want to put the auger back down in it one more time just to see after I got that big rock out if it'll do anything else.
It sounded like you hit a rock.
It's bottoming out on a rock. So I think we went down another 4 inches or so though.
That's good.
So that's good. This is the problem with feeding them in these things. They don't, even once you get it flipped over, you can.
They say, oh, we love you, we love you.
I can start. I need to build 2 of them anyways. So maybe we can put one here and then a 10-footer there.